Hello and welcome trader. This is technical and order flow analysis video for the Bitcoin. I hope you are having a great day. Really massive volatility on Bitcoin today. I was trading since the New York open, so 8 hours of trading, many scalps taken. I'll be showing you trades I was taking as we were in the impulsive move to the downside. I was prepared for some scalp counter trade scalps, yes. I also was running shorts from much higher levels. I hit the targets when we were taking this low, so I was closing my long once this low was taken for the swing failure pattern. I wouldn't classify this as a premature premature take profit, because we in the end moved to the downside, but we see we are pushing to the upside now. We also hit the big trade area from the swing perspective. Now this area, legend rank members, they have access to my charts. They know I have this area on my chart for many weeks, so they were ready here. Yes, not only as a scalper, not only as a day trader, but also your long-term account is getting engaged, because you actually can find in this box, or if not in this box, at these lows, you can find the lows for the summer. Okay, so you must engage with the market here. Also, everything I say in the video is not financial advice, it's just education and entertainment. So, and in the second half of the video, we will go over Bitcoin from the technical perspective and also from the order flow perspective, what we want to see for us, because we are now in big longs, what we need to see for Bitcoin to push higher, and what will be the signs of weakness, what will be the warning signs. The major low is coming at 57k, at 56k. So this video has a lot to discuss, and I hope really you will learn a lot from it. This can be life-changing video for you. Also, if you lost money today, a lot of people lost money today, because in situation like this, many people don't know how to trade the impulse. Generally people should really stay away until the market finds the range. Or also, if you are a good trader, like today showed you if you are a good trader or not. Because if you manage to make money, even today, it was really challenging day even for me. If you managed to make money today, well done for you. If you ended up at the zero, that's also victory for you, because in days like this one, it's pretty common to end up at the zero. So let's discuss the trades I was taking first, how I was seeing the market, and then we can look on other segments of the video. We'll be going over my Discord posts, and I'll be showing you some posts, but I will go immediately back into the chart so I can show you the context. First of all, you see I also had the trade area here. I take many trades, but I try to highlight for our traders and for myself that the area which has potential to be intraday and higher time frame bound. So that's what trade area means, because scalps I don't need to write here, I have many. Yes. Why the trade area was here? We can copy it into this chart, and then we'll be focusing on the second one. You see it's pretty wide area. Yes, we did get a bounce from the area. Yes, we started to go into the start of the region and then to the upside. This region here, 63,100 to 63,600 for group, and maybe in the YouTube videos I was mentioning, I look for longs here, because we'll be retesting big market structure support, previously very strong resistance, and also from the Exocharts we have the weekly point of control there. Yes, look here. So you have this was the let me check, because these colors are different. So this one is volume, so red one is volume point of control. So TPOG was retested here, and also the volume point of control. But I view this area as high volume node, not just a precise point. We've got the front run actually from this TPOG here and push to the upside. So that was already spent. But the whole volume node for me was the area to look for trade. We've got the 1.7% bounce. Okay, not bad for scalper, not bad for intraday. But yeah, we should really get more bounce, but we didn't get it. And I also warned our traders, if we lose this high volume node, I will be expecting steep moves to the downside. Why? We need to go back into the chart, and it's very simple why. We can hide the trade area. We need AMT here. Because if we go to 2-hour time frame, I'm missing the range pool, it should be somewhere here. Where are you? Okay, I need to move it to the upside. Move, bring to front. Okay, so for 4 months we are in the 4-month range, and we've completed the rotation to the 4-month val. So this is high probability trade, because even when you were shorting, I also had some nice shorts. When I was shorting, this was definitely take profit area for me. So you can actually bounce out of here just on profit taking from shorts. Yeah, so this was pretty easy long to be had. But once you lose the 4-month val, it was very clear for you. You are not only losing 4-month val, but also 5 weeks point of control and also high volume node. Then you were looking, if you stop here at the 4 weeks point of control, 62.99, I think we had scalp there. Once this was lost, it was very evident you will be rotating the full range. So you lost the big range. So higher time frame traders are defensive, they are closing positions, they are adding to shorts. Now you are rotating another big range and very important range below it. Yes, 5x1, and you are now rotating it. So your immediate targets, like I was taking limited trades in these areas, just scalps, 5x will become most immediate targets, and we were looking if you find stability there or not. Now today we even lost the 5x val. So what were your targets? Of course, Bitcoin, I was already mentioning in the group, we will aim for the 60,000 and lower once this is lost, and you will be now rotating these much smaller segments here. We actually did some rotations here. Yeah, Bitcoin become very bearish here with this move, with this impulse. It's really bearish, but it's also massive opportunity. Many people are now scared here. So this whole move to the downside at the end was fully Bitcoin exhausting all the sellers at the lows, and also the buyers, like all time frame buyers, get stopped out. So this was fantastic opportunity for long, but we will get there. So this was the AMT, this was the AMT confluence. Now, so I'm waking up. I was not home. Then I went a bit to sleep. So I arrived to the New York trading just as when the things started to move. We see now we are moving to the downside. We've closed CME gap. You actually had scalp if you wanted. Yes, there will be a lot of scalps. This is really great scalping environment. You had scalp from the CME gap bounce. Yes. Now I'm saying to our traders, we have decent 60, like this is prediction. I do prediction that 60k will be defended because we have really large open, positions on spot market. So it can lead to the local exhaustion. Let's see what happens after. We also saw a bit of stability. You had some nice scalp. We were looking after you did this move. By the way, I got limit filled. I had limits in this area. You failed to actually show signs of strength here. All you needed to do for your long over here to make more money, you needed to start to fill the single prints, but you failed to do so. Single prints, you just did touch. You did swing failure pattern of this high. You rejected to the downside, so market was very weak. You also had the local setup. Actually, I will show you that a bit later. And you see, you are looking for trades here. This was not a bad trade, definitely not. You are entering not only as a scalper, but you have double entry. You also enter as a intraday trader or even swing trader, because you can actually finish the 5 weeks val rotation. If market shows signs of strength, you can go to the upside for the 62,800 easily. So this was really good trade. You definitely take profit one. Also, as you were falling for the during the earlier session, you had pullback here and you were creating bullish CVD. So you see why. Big low put in. Market is heading for the pullback. Now delta from the spot and perpetual markets is very aggressive. Shorts are piling in. They're already 50% lower compared to this low, and this is creating you bullish CVD, and I like to see CVD as a confluence for my trades. This is not execution. You don't take trades right away from this reading here. You take it from the Exocharts and other tools, but it's supportive for you. If you have bull CVD, you definitely like to buy the pullback. And once market is pushing to the upside, this is the initial point of the CVD establishment. Now once you reach this, you are taking profit, and also this is what is market doing, because all these shorts were extra shorts in the market compared to price, they were now closed. They rebuy the positions. Yeah, so CVD played out, take profit here. So this was also at play. Now I'm posting the liquidity profiles below because market was looking not so strong. So we needed to be aware what is possible. We know there is massive liquidity below 60,000. It's because we have key high 61,102. We had swing failure pattern there, and also the people generally will play stop loss behind the 60,000. It's psychological. They expect to be protected, but now Bitcoin loves to run liquidity, so no, definitely no protections. I did some intense scalping. I actually hit this take profit one. So today's trading was about being defensive. I had very large take profit ones. What market allowed me today, I did with the limit orders. And when I saw the weakness coming in, I just marketed in the rest of the order. Today's take profits one were for me like 60 to 70%. So even when market was in a downtrend, yes, one smaller time frame, this is perfectly scalpable for me. Yeah, these ranges here. Even when market was in such steep downtrend, my take profit one made me a lot of money, and I definitely didn't lose money when we took the stop loss. Yes, position was already pretty small compared to initial position, so this is not even large leverage for me. I usually trade a higher amount. This was like normal average. This setup was actually coming from the Exocharts. We've seen we had low, like at the lows at 60,600, but we were approaching lows of the range. We had a lot of shorts piling in. They were not even waiting for the local swing failure pattern to happen, so market was just pushing them out. As we were pushing up, market was taking them down. Now, this is the value of the group. I trade for years, and before market gets to certain areas, before I see the order flow, before I see the reaction on technical levels, I can predict how market will react. How I'm able to do that? This is the only portion of me which is discretionary side. 70% of myself is systemic trader currently. So it means I'm based on data, I'm based on order flow, I'm based on price action, I'm based on reaction. I wait, I take my trades based on statistics I built. I also, source my information from the journaling. So I see which trades made me most money. For example, I see in my trade, in my journal, swing failure patterns made me most money in my career because they offer the best reward ratios. Yes, you risk very little and you can gain 5 to 20 times more than you risk. So of course, those are maximum opportunity times where I also use higher leverage there. And now, before everything happened, this is just crazy pose. Like if someone read this and utilize this well, like this group is not giving you signals, but is definitely teaching you. It's teaching you my thinking, how I think about the market and about the trade setups and how I'm preparing for them. And then you can pull this off. Yes. So you see, market is still at 60,800, and I'm preparing myself and traders. Yes, because it's always about the plan in the end. We have massive liquidity, so I'm thinking market might do swing failure pattern. This is the big low on this was medium time frame swing failure pattern. Maybe I should show you because I talk a lot, but I need to combine this with the charts. Today was excellent day. I hope every single day will be like that, and I can retire sooner, but it's not gonna happen. Like Bitcoin is not that volatile often. So what we need here? So we need swing failure patterns. Let's turn them on. 1 hour time frame, so you see which low. So yeah, so you see Bitcoin was pushing heavily from here. This is so over here, these are curved lows, And for the market, it's very easy to grab all lows together, because when people have stop losses below this low, they will be triggered once you take the low, and it's another low is very close, so all those stop losses will trigger into themselves and you can easily cascade. But where you will be having time of maximum opportunity is definitely the final low, where most people from here will have stop loss below this low, so 60,102. That's how important this low it was, and that's what was my plan and preparation over here. Okay. So now you see here is now green light, red light. I'm saying what I want to see for the trade, and if the area fails, I will be expecting much lower moves. I think market will take larger liquidity node down to our swing trade area. Okay, let me start again. So ideal scenario is for 60,116. We feel all the big spot walls breaching 60,000, liquidity below 60k will be taken into quick reversal. If you fail bounce down to 59,800, I think market will take larger liquidity now down to our swing trade area. This area is #1 place for me to build some longs without putting in danger 57,000k lows. Okay, very clear boxes waiting for us here. We will do trading at 60k. Yes, if it fails, we will be getting into the box and we'll be trading inside the box. The box is very wide, so you need order flow for your entries, yeah, but you know you are in area of interest. Okay. Even if you are bad in scalping, you can have multiple limit orders in the box, wider stop loss, yes, beyond 57,000 lows, and you will be playing it just as pure swing. Low leverage, very wide stop loss, and you let the market breathe. Okay. All kind of traders in the group are educating with me. Okay, I was scalper when the group was established years back. Now I'm multifunctional trader. I have 3 main accounts: one account scalper, one account day trader, one account swing trader. I want to satisfy all kinds of traders here and teach them all of them. Okay. So we are now seeing 60,000k taken. So let me go to 1 minute chart so you can see what was happening there. So you see this is extremely juicy, like a lot of money for me were made in this. As for scalper, this is heaven. You see the average volatility is absolutely crazy. This is like the volatility here was 0.7%, like the whole range was like 0.8% or something. 60k was, you know, defended even when you are taking the below 60k on Bybit. The spot markets, yes, let's go back to spot markets, and over here spot was holding. Okay. We were taking 60k retest first. Oftentimes when you have large order books resistance or support in the order books, like globally, all exchanges in the world on spot market were protecting 60k. You need big volume to breach down. So first try failed. We had the first scalp, yes, with them. You needed to be aggressive with take profits ones, of course, because like so juicy scalping there. And you see for how long we were ranging here. So we did swing failure pattern of this low. Now we are pushing to the upside. This was even stronger reaction now because you globally had big selling volumes and you took out the walls. And market oftentimes when it's taking the walls and it's like exhausting itself. Yeah, the sellers exhausted themselves into the walls. Another trade. So I had multiple trades here. Really good profits. Aggressive 60-70 take profit one. Market comes to $2. I'm reloading. So here in this area it was really great. But you also needed to have good money management, yeah, because in the end it led for the final breakdown. This was also like you have 2 equal lows. So it's already in my mind when we like you have 2 lows close together. Market might do swing failure pattern and repair those lows with much stronger low. This was another great swing failure pattern. Now you are watching here, market is coming into the low. Very bad reaction overall. Like this was no clear swing failure pattern, so your stop loss is getting here. The market is going for the downside. we're doing some front runs of the lows. By the way, when we were falling down, we can go to 50-minute. This was helping us like with the bounces. So 50, yes, we are over here. So large capital, the whales were definitely defending the 60,000. That's why I like to trade with the, largest traders. Look at those limit orders, 84 million wall. If you go back, you will very likely, it's not likely you will find such a wall on one place. These are massive absorptions on the Binance. So the whales were definitely absorbing here. They were helping with our scalps because we also we have a lot of ingredients for the trade, but one of them is definitely absorptions and very mean quick reversal. Yes, once you feel the big trader, big absorptions, like entity was up. Look here, this was the swing failure pattern. Another huge wall was taken. So it's not just coming out of nowhere. Yeah, when we go to here, we need to go here. Yeah. Very, very juicy area, heavily defended with the tens of millions in each wall. Super juicy trading for me. I said I warned our traders, there are a lot of gold nuggets, but I said just make sure traders to have nice take profits, no crazy leverage. Volatility is great, you will have plenty of time to build swing and day trade in my opinion. Daily candle, by the way, this nice monster made portion of summer still ahead. So I'm telling people, even when I gave them some trades before they happened, like I don't want them to over leverage or something, because you can know my like exact stop loss, yes, and what I risk and what's my, you can know everything, so you cannot just blindly copying. You need to learn, and you are learning this from all these posts. Spot was defending definitely, so not only big walls were at the 60k, but also some nice spot buying coming in, yeah, all these. So 60k was trying to fight, but in the end was lost, and we started to go much deeper. So this was another scalp with the wall. This was actually scalp with the Tradinglite. So we had the 500 Bitcoin wall over here, which was taken out, filled, and market was falling to the downside, and in the end it swing failure pattern. This was actually the range we were trading close to the 60k. Now market is falling to the downside. It's retesting the another 500 Bitcoin wall. The wall survived. Only 335 Bitcoin was taken out of it. This is signs of strength. And if you're aggressive scalper, that's great for you because you can take the long. You put stop loss behind the wall. You risk very little. You risk like 0.20%, and you are gaining 0.80% move. The reward ratio on such trade is already 4 times larger than you are risking, which is already great start. Yes, even if market is still bleeding down in the aggressive downtrend. I'm also like summarizing these trades. Like I go, you see I'm scrolling down, I'm going more in detail in the group. Also when traders are writing me, they can ask anything in the helpline sections or in DMs, so I can tell them if I'm in the trade. So market is now the most juicy part is coming in. Sometimes people, actually when we did a big low, I think this was the sentiment of many people in the world. So you see one member is posting, not even funny anymore, fake news, bull market is over, friends. Yeah, that's the best lows or highs you are creating. When people are getting emotional, they think the market will even fall further. They can even like short the lows or buy the highs. The emotions are running high, and those are the best opportunities for you to actually make big positions. So what happened actually at the lows, I think is very critical. We go over it and we give it a lot of time. Let me return back to the post I was making. Just want to go in the logical structure because it needs to be like this over here. So the market is going into our by the way, we also had a reaction from the dynamic and one of controls. That's okay. Now market is in the big trade area of the trade area for the swing. A massive drop to the downside. If we go, we will be going over order flow indicators. You will see the move down was extremely exhaustive. So first of all, let me show you what actually happened here. So we can go beyond smaller time frame. A lot of traders in the world treated this as a swing failure pattern. What was the low? Was it important or not? You will see that yourself. When we go over here, so we had how much? We had 1 day, something like 1 day range here. This is the important low. Out of this range, people will have stop losses here. But also, if you need to look at this low, because if you lose this low, this is the last good low to be traded as swing failure pattern before you get into the 56,415 and take out all these lows here. By the way, these are terrible lows. Can be taken a bit like later, if in case Bitcoin loses today's low. But market definitely was. Look at that. We can now hide this one. You've traded this one already, and now you had the swing failure pattern. So people are treating it as a swing failure pattern trade, which means stop loss go beyond the high, behind the low. Higher leverage is often used on swing failure patterns, at least for me. So like a lot of traders are coming in. Look at the lows. I think this was the peak of exhaustive price action. Not in terms of delta and volumes, yes. Like I would expect actually much larger absorptions, but look at the buy side. Look at the buy side. This actually never happened, but this didn't happen for a long time. When you are missing the buyers like completely, like the world was truly scared here. Look here. Who is on the buy side? Very little people. Who is on the sell side? You are stopping out all time frame traders from high, medium and local time frames. Everybody is panicking here, closing positions, getting liquidated. So left side is really great. You have just exhaustive selling, and buy side is really scared. Those are the best bottoms. Also, do you see any big limits on the right side? Nobody was limiting, nobody wanted to fill shorts at the lows. Yes. That's another indication. It can be really good low. Only here we started to see some aggressive buying. Someone was already limiting them, like over here 58,600. You need to reclaim this point of control in order to push up, and then you will be properly trapping. This person could be take profit from higher on your short, or it can be passive passive buyer who definitely, like, both reasons for the reclaim of this POC are important for the upside. So this was good, it was reclaimed, but overall candle, you see how you want really strong lows to be put in. Also the reaction was super fast. When we go to 1 minute time frame, not only 1 minute time frame, we are having buying tail, which is like how wide? 21 is the, like, this is really strong low put in, super big buying tail. Like on the pullback, you definitely don't want to see to be back in the buying tail, because you will put in pressure, you will put in danger the buyers who are buying here, like me, was going into very heavy longs here. 1 minute time frame, just from the price action perspective. Some people trade just price action. Of course, I'm aware of the principles. Your main principle over here was to, we can actually turn on the, so you see the exhaustive volume, and we will be setting it to the, because I'm watching this on Exocharts, but I can show you here in Tradinglite. So we need to set it to BTC USD Tether on Binance. Where is the most volume? Here we are. This is very simple. Like if you want, like you don't know nothing about exhaustive price action and mean reversals out of the high volume spikes, this indicator is really great for that, because each time you get this, you are getting a big reversal, like here. Yeah, this one was a silly scalp. Now again, very big. Let me check 50-minute time frame. No, actually this was even more exhaustive, but still this was really great low. So 1 minute time frame price action principle. So while from swing failure pattern, you want to stay above this low. Market started to close above this low, so a lot of people started to long over here, putting stop loss behind the pivotal low. And from price action principles, you are having exhaustive breakdown to the downside here. Once you reclaim it, this is sign of trend, because you are trapping all these people I was showing you in this candle here. Yeah, shorting the lows. and now market starts to push to the upside. Some people actually are longing here. They are not even longing here, catching the falling knife. That you need to be good scalper for this and understand order flow well. Some people will be longing here after initial point of selling, reclaim. But you can long here, but you cannot use higher leverage because your stop loss now will be pretty wide. It's gonna be 2%. That's very wide stop loss. Zero chance for using higher leverage. So your advantage as a scalper, like for me, why is scalping so good? Because it allows me using higher leverage, because I have tighter stop loss. All about it. And I can be positioned as like with scalping entry for the day trade and swing trade. I can have a much larger position, and I also become risk free much sooner. Some people are entering here after confirmations. I'm already taking profit one, and my position is already free from here. So that's a huge difference. That's a huge difference. After initial point of selling reclaim, you are pushing to the upside. We'll be discussing the current price action right now. And what we can expect next. Okay, so that was really helpful for this trade. Also, Bram was highlighting we are in the end 4-month summer range. So as soon as we approach lows of the range, the value buying is stepping in. Those are people, not only traders. Those are value investors, hodlers, and various entities who view this bottom part of the big range as a great area to buy cheap Bitcoin, and that's why you are also. So that's why swing areas have such strong reactions. 1 hour time frame, because you are getting help from not only from local traders, medium time frame traders, but also from high time frame traders and entities who are, for them this is really cheap Bitcoin here, so they will be participating. You are getting their help. So trader was asking what's the main resistance. So you are having strong low put in. I said in the group, where did I said that? Let me search. So here I'm posting, and 11 something. I expect V-shape recovery up to 60k. Even my targets is coming from the. This is not guessing. This is from statistics. I took hundreds of trades like this. So here. So this is UTC time. That's 2 hours back. So it needs to be 9:10, where I was saying what I expect. So over here, yes, in this comment, someone was asking. I mean, could we range a little before impulse? It's 2+% already. So, and I was replying, I expect 60k to be hit with V-shaped recovery. Do you see any pullback? This was V-shaped recovery. This is again systemic side of me, knowing what to expect from the market. 60k was hit already, so you also hit another take profit on all accounts, because you can actually easily range here. Look here. So now we'll be in this part of the video, we'll be transitioning into the current Bitcoin analysis, what we can expect next from Orderflow and technical analysis. Nobody in the world is giving such analysis for free, so please enjoy it. And even if I do so, you still need to learn the modules, because I'm giving you summaries. I will not be here forever. I'm on my way to be retired, and once that happens, you will have no more CB guiding you. So you better learn with us now, when Bitcoin is really great to trade and easy to trade. Okay, so I'm saying, but definitely we should put ourselves into the larger range, because the move to the downside was so exhaustive and so outstretched. We also expect not range to be like nothing like this. No way. The market is always like a spring. I always remind you that. And now spring was squeezed very, very heavy. So now you need really big bounce. We can turn off this. So 60k was reached. Yes, and the scenario for Bitcoin is very simple here. We can start putting range here. Yes, ranging, or we need to reclaim 60,200. This is now very big resistance. Why? It comes from the order flow again. When we were falling at 60,000 was heavily defended with hundreds of millions. Yes, we are aware of that. Hundreds of millions here, you know that. I don't think those were just take profits on shorts, because you can know, yeah, this is passive limit order. You can know if it's new buyer who wants to enter market with passive way, or it's shorts taking profit. But I would say there is very good chance a lot of people actually longed here Bitcoin with the passive limit orders. So now this area needs to be reclaimed for the much further upside, because it shows me big traders were correct, absorbing shorts at this 60,000. It will also show me they are defending their positions after the fill, and it will also show me they were buyers. It was not shorts taking profit here. But now we need to trade above this area. It's already reclaimed, like it was at 60k, 59,800 to 60k. It's now reclaimed, so this is pretty positive sign. We even retested the area, so that's great. Do you see what is changing also? The order flow is changing. So now, after V-shape recovery, this is now V-shape recovery, and usually go into the range after V-shape, like this will be potential top of the range, and you can curve down here. This will be like normal scenario, but things are changing in the order flow. In Tradinglite, I'm seeing, actually I was adding, so I was getting long here, very big longs on all accounts. Now new entities were adding big walls here, and they are substantial. 504 Bitcoins. 400 Bitcoins. That's already 60 million in orders. Another one. So there are entities who are now protecting the lows. Sure, it can be spoofing, like they don't have to be real. Once market comes into them, we will find out. But for now, they are creating psychological pressure to the upside on the Bitcoin. Also, if you zoom out, past few days we are bleeding into the passive market buyers. Like these walls here were for a long time. Very rarely we actually see someone showing hundreds of millions after price is finding the lows. This is the main change of character for me. Here also, yes, they were protecting 60k pretty recently, but once they were run, this is different. Like you push to the upside and you are now protecting, so you don't go into their orders, like, because you also filled a lot of big players orders here. So this is very likely, this might get protected, and without them we could be already like on the way to the downside ranging, because market is in fear. But this is showing you intentional stabilization in the market. And now we're also seeing some medium time frame walls here. You see they are trying to, like, you have 1, 2, 3 highs together. They can be cascaded for the swing failure pattern. They are trying to absorb the forced, like people who will be like shorts from here and here. They want to absorb their forced buying and cause local rejection at least. So we'll be monitoring here, but now I'm really happy to see I'm getting big protection for my entry here. Let me scan if I have another post I was posting here. So I was warning about these walls. That's it. Okay, so Discord is done. We can now go into the general analysis. Let's start with actually we can start with the order flow, and then we will move on the technical, or no, we can go to technical analysis. I think is more important. We go to 1 hour time frame. I mean, technical analysis is important, but order flow is even more important. So let me turn off swing failure patterns. We will now check just quickly what is happening for this. So yes, market structures. 2 hour time frame. So we know this is our swing box. Why is our swing box? Do you see this wide big market structure? Past few months price find stability in these regions. So this is why we also have, this is reasoning why I have swing box here, because this was the area of demand where market found Bitcoin very cheap to enter. And plus you enter the, like from the 5x range also a market structure, it was also retested. And you had naked from the small range at the lows. You have also naked, like this was untested trap shorts from the lower. So overall combination of local to medium time frame in order for Bitcoin to show me strength. Now I'll be speaking about what I want to see and what I don't want to see. So I definitely want to see range here, at least range here. So we find stability. Out of this range we can position. If we do swing failure pattern of the low, we will be positioning to the long side. If you never do that, because you also can do something like this. So you go here, push like this V-shape I was showing you, but you will place range in the upper regions and then continuation. So for that scenario we are already positioned, and you can be adding on a breakout. This is like I will be adding here. If there is no swing failure pattern here, I'm adding here to position. I will be lifting myself, but that's great because I need more exposure. So that's one scenario. So market structure, the key market structures are holding now. Do you see any market structure here? Look here, look at the gap. So 62,900, when I said I will be defensive once we lose the high volume out of the 5x range, and 60,733. So I had no confluence from the market structures here, and that's why market moved down. Market is just watching my market structures. I'm just joking. It's not, you know, this is objective analysis. Everybody see there is very limited support here. Auction market theory. So what we are doing here? Okay, so now we are positioned as scalpers, day traders, and swing traders here. What we want to see in order for this trade to become a good day trade at least, and like not swing trade yet, is getting acceptance back into the 5x val. So we can start thinking about potential to rotate this range again, or even more immediate, this range here. This is the most neighbor range from this smaller time frame. So this is not only 5x val, but is also the how long? 1 week val. So you have two vals here. So very critical area. If you start rejecting here, not good. We need to accept. How acceptance looks is definitely not just one peak and rejection. You need to go above the level and start creating range here, stability. Price needs to auction here for some time, so you are accepted, and then you can start thinking about rotating this range and much larger 5x range. Yeah, market, like these bounces will be very likely. We will be looking for shorts like over here after we fill inefficiency, shorts here. But yeah, the bounces can be juicy even in such conditions. So that's from MT. And if we zoom in a bit, so what we did, so we need to go like this. I need to go to 1 hour time frame actually, because all my charts, all my range pulls are on 1 hour chart time frame. So where Bitcoin ended, 58,190, something like that. So we went into the last range before the lows, and we rejected that range. Also, you can keep an eye on the 57,600. It's naked point of control out of 2 days. Can be another trade area, especially if we lose this low, then you can get bounce from this. Also, you will be watching naked val. But yeah, I like to see Bitcoin don't like to spend much time in the last range before we break down heavily into the 52k. That's good sign. So there is now nice rejection. We also did very little range rotation here. This one you can already delete. This was now traded. Yes, this can go. This can go. Actually, I will keep it a bit because we might get another retest. So yeah, another target for the Bitcoin to accept is this. Yeah, definitely. How you want to get swing trade? So yeah, for the swing trade, we need to start rotating this range, but also reclaim form on val. If we do reclaim form on val, we don't start rejecting. You can then start thinking about the rotation of the form on range, and that's going to be a big swing trade for you, where you can aim from the 63,000 to you will have multiple resistances on the way up. You have 4 more point of control here for whole area here. This is all point of control, and new is going to be big target for your swing trade. If you reclaim here, you will head for the 71,000. So this trade can take weeks, really for weeks. So you see, swing trade will be starting only over here. And also we need to see how the market structure will be shaping up. So we don't know if it will be ranging or if it will be initiating new uptrend. That will be like uptrend will be definitely much better than I would like to see a range first and then uptrend out of it. That would be like the best scenario you can get. So swing trades starting much lower, I mean much higher, but you can already get positioned. High volume nodes. Oh yeah, so not only, so we can turn off everything like this, and so you see this is going to be very big hurdle for you, for your swing trade. Once you reclaim this, yes, you can then do really nice rotations. Intraday bounces will be aiming also for this point of control, for this high volume node. Like day trades, I mean, like day trade is not just like one day, but it can take like multiple days. Again, you need 5x val to reclaim for that. Today high volume node is still waiting, is naked, so for the future trade, that's all good. Anchor VWAPs. Oh, look at that. So we had no anchor VWAP here. You know, market started, that was the problem. So you started to go into the 1 hour downtrend, but you also were losing all those big anchor VWAPs, like all those important ones. Like the very important one, for example, is this one. This is measuring whole uptrend from the 38,000. Yeah, so this is like bull market anchor VWAP, I would say, because the bull market started at 44k, and also when we took the all-time high. So in order for you to get swing trade for the much larger targets, you will need to reclaim this. But where we are stopping now, look at that. So in the past, we found those are big anchor VWAPs. They collect huge volume. So you need to look at this as area. So you see market found stability here, market found stability here. Why that happened? Where is this coming from? Let's go for the journey. So this anchor VWAP is actually measuring volume. This is the range anchor VWAP. So it's measuring volume since 5 of December 2023. I would say this is also important VWAP, because if you go to 4-hour time frame, it's the last area before Bitcoin went for the pump, and is also collecting volume from the. This is like a ultra strong support for the bull market. So I really like to watch this anchor VWAP, and you see why we are also bouncing. Like a lot of people they saw the reaction first time. They, you know how it works when you are whale. You split orders into multiple smaller segments, and you will just get filled like on average. Yeah, so you don't scare market. And now same thing happened here. A lot of people had limits split, you know, in this anchor VWAP. So that's why we are also getting nice bounce. Further order blocks. So these order blocks were these order blocks actually got ignored, but we know why. This was really like order blocks, like when you have one confluence or two is not enough. Oftentimes the market can just run, but the strongest order blocks you have always the range highs and range lows. So this was the rest of the 1 hour order block here, which helped us. Look here, perfect reaction. You know why I have the word rest here? Because it already gave us trade before. Let me check like this. Is this one? Is actually the first order block which was forming after we bottom out at 56,000. So I think, this is the pivotal order block. Like you really need to hold this. Like big traders will have positions in it. You see, it's over here. So once it was formed, market was getting supported by it, and that's why I never delete the order block, because we've traded like 50% of it, but I'm keeping the rest because the large capital will have remaining orders here supporting the price. So the order block was also helpful. That's why I also watch, like I have chart where I have important stuff together, so I know when I'm taking decisions here, I'm not zoomed in. Like some people are just 1 minute or 5 minutes zoomed in on time frame. They don't see anything. They don't see context. They don't see large picture. You need one chart where you have all important stuff together. Okay. So this was helping. Balance zones. I think we hit some big extension targets. I mean, Do I have some new pulls here? Because I need to do some update. Let me check. So target, this is target to the upside, still not reached. Main local one. Oh, here we are. So yes. But this was already traded. High time frame. Traded as well. 0.25 held. It will be traded in the future. How about this one? One to one. Yeah, so this was one to ones of this range here hit. Nice. Okay, we can have a look on extensions. This was this pool. It's still valid until the low is taken. But you also had this pool here, which was like forming. For our time frame, we can have a look on some. Yeah, it was it was not it was very like structured downtrend, so it's you could be like, when you did this pull, you already hit one-to-one extension here, push to the upside, golden zone was reacting. You can do extensions out of it. Market showed you it's paying attention to it, so you can do same to the downside. Do we have 361? Where are you? Now we can actually do it like this. 361. You can also turn on the 2. Yeah, but the best reaction is of course from the 1 and 161. So this was already traded. Because it's a structured downtrend. It would be better to do like when downtrend is like this, then it's creating high and move to the downside. Then I have much better pull to the downside because these targets already were met. So we don't have much there. VWAP closes. Inefficiency was close with the move to the downside. Great to see. There is no more inefficiency below us. Nice. Local FIBs. One of them was traded. This one was ignored. Again, FIBs alone with the order blocks here were not enough confluence for you to stop. Only for you had some scalps. That was about it. Badge of, look at that. So we know market structures are here. Now this is the badge of key levels. So that's why we are holding like, this is like zone. You need to view it always as a zone. And another reason why. So you know you have two main forces in the market. You have sellers, you have active sellers, you have active buyers. So that's two main forces in the market. But you also have third force, which can be hit when now you were going into the pullback. In the area before, you trapped many open interest was increasing over here. We had 60% shorts in this area and we had negative funding. So I told traders weeks back, I can find the post in someone in the Discord. When we will be retesting the area in the future, these people will be helping out with the bounce. You can't believe how many people actually hold losing positions, even large entities. So now this retest here, we've got three forces bounce. These people escaping also are helping you to bounce. That's why it's also on the main chart. Okay, I'm recording. Just needed to check because I'm tired, so I don't want to do this again. All-time high. Yes. This is still... this is previous cycle all-time high. We see each time we reclaim the area, market is pushing to the upside, but is often acting as a resistance. Same thing again. Once it was lost, bias was flipping into the downtrend again. It's just for the bull market, we need to reclaim and trade, like create big range above this. More folders. I'll not be going. Actually we can. So naked daily was hit over here. This was pivotal one at the bottom of the range. Nice. Weekly. Nothing from weekly, and market structure monthly was hit there. Point of controls, we've got the scalp from them. Then we got the front run over here. Liquidity was mapped lower. What else we need? CME gap. Actually, CME gap was closed here. That was acting as a confluence for one of the trades. Symmetry, I need to do another symmetry. We don't need that. And how about longer term market structures? Oh, here we are. So you see what is actually forming the current range boundaries, form range boundaries. It's coming from previous bull market. Let me go. You see here, each area of strong resistance and supply are now affecting market right now. You see what is market doing. Like if you want true bull market, exploring new territories as Jean-Luc Picard in Star Trek, you need to trade above this. You need to do what you did here. So you need to create range here, floor, up. You need to do that. That's your maximum bullish bias. Lose that and you are entering into another floor. We found temporal stability here, lost. I have zero market structure here. Now we are pushing. This is red boundaries. I hope you see that. Yes, I see that on my monitor. It's red boundaries. So this is critical market structure to hold for the. So you see, you have market structure from medium time frame, from the 4 month, but you also have like 2-year-old market structure. You don't want to lose this area. You lose this and it's gonna be problematic. You open the road for much like bigger moves to the downside. I think that's enough from the technical analysis. Let's have a look on the most important thing. So Orderflow, we can start with the Exocharts. Scalping template. You see scalping informations have advantage. Even if you'll be watching video is already it can be not valid, yeah, because we constantly get new traders in and out. Currently the bounce to the upside is caused by the longs and shorts closing. Open interest I think will be further declining because a lot of people hit targets. You also had shorts. You didn't have much shorts into the lows. Actually, open interest, what was doing here? It was closing, yeah. But you had shorts leading into the lows, not exactly at lows. Here, very large positions. So now these people are getting hit. Yes, they were greedy. I don't know what they were expecting. Maybe we get 50k today. Now wrecked. They are wrecked. Their expectation shattered. You don't short the lows. And they are now closing. So you see massive closing positions for them. Market continues to push. Market actually can continue push to the upside just on open interest closing. You see open interest continues to go down. Higher time frame traders now are taking profit. It's also not sign of strength because when open interest is decreasing and price is moving up, it's just closing position. So we will see once they stop how it's market looking. Let's go further. Intraday template, we will be looking how exhaustive was moved to the downside. I think it was like super exhaustive, not like before, but still very exhaustive. Here we are. Yeah. So compared to other trading activity, we had like 120 million, 100 million, just normal candles. Look at the lows. Now big move to the downside, 100 billion. 500, 600, 900. This is also a great reversal candle because you get 1 billion in the candle. You get negative delta in the candle. 70,000 trades taken in the candle. So you have negative delta, yeah, like the sellers like won on the paper, but not visually on the price. What is it telling you? It's telling you sellers got absorbed at the lows and market buying and passive market buying won over them. So really great reversal candle for the higher time frames. Fantastic. And also massive market participations. Okay, so that's great. That's why we are getting intraday potential. And all these candles like created like a few billion volume. And now if you continue push to the upside just on open interest decrease, you see how is the volume together. It's not even matching one candle like that. So you can actually push much higher. Can push over here and only then you will be this is called like spring effect from the volume. So you have potential from the shorts into the lows to go much higher. That's how I want to see it. The core 30-minute TPO, we need to do some magic here. So first of all, this is the Okay. You know, volume profiles have names. Sometimes I see guy like this is like big belly and big nose. Very inefficient volume profile currently. Not much volume traded at the lows. Also here is the inefficiency. Once you go beyond this high, not much resistance until you come into the 61 to 50. Could be another take profit. Could be another short target. You know, another short, possible short here or up to here. We will see how we react. Stronger resistance is above us. We need to merge some sessions together. Merge. 6 day of nice price action. And now you do have like another resistance is coming pretty far away, 64,275. It's also weekend, so I would say it's possible we take out this with ease and do swing value pattern of these highs and repair them in the future. But the most immediate resistance for you is waiting here, 61,200. You reclaim this high, very limited resistance above us. You will be feeling single prints, low volume notes. You can actually do another push. You see, the more violent you go down, the bigger V shape is coming up and is also trying to form a higher time frame range. Let's go further. Session point of controls. We can have a look how the session looks like, because now from the New York. Where is the New York? I'm missing the New York. Reload. Something is not loaded correct there. I need to, yeah, just reload it and we will see. London, where is New York? This is strange. Reload. Maybe I need to restart, but I don't want to restart now. I can have a look here in sessions. Okay, it's actually New York is a bit, maybe it was closed session, yeah. All is good. I just don't, it's now showing. Oh yeah, so daily naked point of control at 61,250 and also New York point of control. And New York has a big volume, so definitely keep an eye on this level, 61,250. If we merge, nice high volume of this shaping up. So when you reject here, you will be taking profit here in this high volume node. Possible support is forming up. Yeah, very simple. We don't need nothing from those templates. Let me check 50-minute Binance. We went over that as well. Heavy absorptions at the highs already. Delta reversal here. Large entities already trying to absorb and take profit. Nice reversal at the lows. Weekly. Nothing to be seen here. And monthly time, monthly. Low volume area. Yeah, we just feel volumes because most of the volume is above us. So market is trying to find build some volumes here. Yeah, you see we are here. Nothing much. Tradinglite. So I already discussed the Tradinglite. So we are getting protected for now. Huge orders. We will see how if we fill them, if they cause absorptions and reversals. That's one thing we need to look at. Now big hurdle is coming here. Market is also protecting 57,000 down to 5650 because we have crucial lows here. So market is building a potential high time frame swing value pattern here, and also market is keeping big orders at the lows. So we can get swing value pattern as well out of this low. Just based on I see how is the spot market looking. Lots of spot was filled. 58k is getting defended. Decent size, 400 bitcoins. It's great. Potential to combine this with the perpetual, so very likely bounce if it's low is lost, bounce from here. Lots of big walls got filled today. That's what is helping also the bounce, exhausting the sellers. And not much resistance from the spot market on the Binance to the upside. When market keeps the beat, we can easily find ourselves over here or even here. But first you need to go over this. We can go quickly over the Exocharts, Tradinglite, and then I will be closing the video. I need to rechart Bitcoin so I can find some new short setups as well, because Bitcoin smashed through my chart, so I'll be charting all these regions very likely tomorrow. TRDR, but liquidity, we can have a look on liquidity. 58,000 as I said, heavy protection 58,000, and to the upside limited selling pressure actually for now, very limited. I don't even see like one big order book resistance like at one place. It's much higher. Liquidity, so we see market with the move to the downside damaged, like it took 100% of the liquidity from the medium to high time frames. Like you literally stopped out everyone in the market. That's why people were making comments, okay, bull market is over. Those are best times. With trading different, those are best opportunity times. Time for big longs. Below us, we need to be aware. So we took very big liquidity node, but we still need to be aware there is substantial liquidity below 56,400. We have now down to 56k, so you can trade this as an area. That's what you need to know. And now trading different, that's going to be last thing I will be analyzing, like last tool to analyze with, and that's it. So at the lows, that was great, because when I was longing, I was also happy I'm seeing the bands. So the bands happened from the intraday and also medium time frame perspective at the lows. Yeah, so you have double bands. That was really great. Aggregation, 2 billion delta threshold reached. That's great. Oftentimes in the past, when such threshold was reached, we did big reversals. So over here and over here, you have a lot of delta which can be squeezed. We like to see that. Liquidations, so liquidations like already damaged people earlier. 40 million, that was crazy. That's why we had such a good scalp here. Nice scalp bounce. We had a lot of liquidations on the way to the downside, so we can actually go to 4-hour time frame and see there's a node. Oh yeah, so overall market did heavy damage to the market. We reached some nice threshold similars when we were at 56,500. Very, very nice. Liquidations also signifying move down was very exhaustive and destroyed so many people. So it's best opportunity to go long, which we are indeed. Aggregated open interest. So now that's going to be main danger. So once, in case we lose this low, it's very likely we will find ourselves at the 56,400 before like this whole area, because you see what was happening here. So market was building substantial open interest build up. It moves to the upside, and you see once you go here, they will be looking for close. There is still feel like 2-3 billion to be wiped out. Also, open interest composure here was 50% shorts and 50% longs. So either way, if we start pushing up, like we do up move to the upside, and now open interest will be continuing to the downside, I now know some shorts from top are also taking profit. So either way, I'll be looking for open interest decrease now. If I see market is pushing to the upside and open interest is not decreasing much, it's showing me shorts up there are greedy, and there is potential to destroy even more longs. So you definitely don't want to go below this low, because there will be further pain on the market. Like today, it was already from 1770 to over 1 billion definitely was wiped out from the market. CVD, What's that line here? Okay. Firm downtrend. We need change of trend also on the CVD, but now at least a bit of buying is coming from Coinbase and Binance, which matter. There is also some crazy chart on the 50-minute time frame. We can turn off what we don't need. Someone is dollar cost averaging on Bitfinex, some big whale. We will see if he wins. Like, his mission is very likely just to buy as much Bitcoin as possible during summer. So we started over here, and now you see the value here. So 200 Bitcoins CVD, and now it's at 2.5. So he bought 2,300 Bitcoins. I think it's very likely this could actually be the seller himself. You know, he's buying for the micro strategy. Like, he had 500 million at his disposal, and Bitfinex actually has decent liquidity to apply. So I think 500 we can actually divide and see. So 500 million by 60. What's the price of Bitcoin? Average was like 63. So we can buy 8,000 Bitcoins. The whale bought 2,000 Bitcoins. It's interesting. I don't know. Maybe he's buying just on Coinbase, or who knows. But still, someone is there. What are these smaller exchanges doing? Selling hard. Bitstamp and Kraken, also CVDs heavily down. How big down? Substantially down. The German government was selling their Bitcoin on those two exchanges, so also no surprise. They definitely helped moves to the downside. So no change. Still firm downtrend on CVD. Definitely we are getting order book support. Also scalping here was easy with the order book support. At the lows, the thresholds hit very big thresholds, like the medium time frame spot support got really fat here. Then on perpetuals not so much. So this is mainly spot market stabilizations, and leverage not so much. Leverage actually was pretty, like, leverage was even negative here. That's funny. But the higher time frame leverage was having, like, we had big limits here. So this was not a surprise we are getting bounce like that. We've got good stability. If you compare to previous price action, the spot was much stronger in these regions. Top orders, how are they looking now? Not much support from the top orders perspective, but it's more like they have smaller orders priced below. Lots of resistance to the upside currently forming. And spot, how is the spot buying here? Spot aggregation delta. So we are seeing actually spot is selling a bit, like spot is distributing into the highs. But the high time frame spot market, I mean high time frame spot, there was some decent buying here. It's just the distribution locally started over here, but the higher time frame spot buyers started already from the lows that they keep adding. So they added like 50 million already. Not bad at all. Aggregated bands, that's not what we need. Altcoins. Funding rate, how are you? So funding rate, ideally, in case we get into the range here, which is very, very plausible, or either we start creating range from here, or we go here and it's gonna be like range like this or like this. We will see. But I want to see funding rate is now neutral or even negative. When funding rate goes negative, people will be shorting the pullback. It's going to be fantastic opportunity to buy the pullback. Same time like we did in these regions when funding went negative, and we did huge push to the upside. So I'll be looking for the same scenario, and of course I will inform our traders when I see that happening. Anything else? I don't think we need to go anything else like we did already. Okay, long video. I hope it's not was like too long for you. If you like the video, just give it a like. And if you like trading as an institution, trading when market is not surprising you, whatever happens, like if you have range, if you have low volume, if you have impulsive moves to the downside, to the upside, join our group and learn from the best. Learn from me, learn from Bram, learn from our traders, and just, join us, make money with us. Thank you for watching, traders, and bye in the group.